Happy Friday. Welcome to Friday Feels. This is about the 20th time that I've attempted to start videoing this. I don't know why I'm having such a hard time speaking about this week. I think because it was full of frustration and anger and sadness, and at the end of the day it was good, but I definitely had a lot of growing moments this week. So on Monday I felt really good going into official training, and that was good. And then Tuesday came, and I actually fell in both my training runs before we got into time trials, and that was frustrating for me, for sure. And then I made some mistakes in my time trial run, and my run wasn't as fast as I was hoping it to be. So I only qualified 13th, which was still good. I went into heats, and in my first heat, I didn't make it through. So it was heart-wrenching. I actually had a moment in the track where I felt something drop inside of me, and it was like I gave up before it was even over. And of course I reached out to Danielle Grant, your mindset mentor, after the race, and we had some discussion, and she reminded me that this is a journey, and just because I have goals, it's not going to happen right away, and there's something to be learned in every moment. So I had to cry, I had to scream, I let out some bad emotion, and I went home and I journaled, and I figured out where my mind really was at on Tuesday, because something just didn't feel right. And I realized that I was telling myself a story that races aren't for learning, races are for performing. And although that statement might be true, that's not where I'm at in my journey right now, and I can still be progressing and learning in every single day, and I should be putting my effort into every single moment to be better. And even if that means falling or whatever it is, I'm at a point with my racing that I can make the best of every single race and just treat it as another more experience, another day on the course. So I figured that out, and I went into Wednesday and I was feeling a bit better. Again, I really felt like I stuffed up, and I only qualified 14th on Wednesday, so that was pretty heart-wrenching again. And just everything combined again in my first heat, I didn't make it through. So I was pretty emotional, and just really wasn't feeling it, and even having a tough time speaking about it right now, because it's just, the results didn't show what I was hoping for. And if you ever set big goals, then you know that if you don't achieve them when you want to, it can be pretty devastating. Of course I know that it's all part of the journey, and I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be, and just keep moving forward, and just think about all the lessons that I learned and all of the good things that did come from the races this week. So I'm feeling neutral about it right now. I'm not feeling as upset anymore. I haven't fully come to terms with the frustration that I was feeling, which is okay. We'll get there. But the rest of the week went really well. I took Thursday and had a little pity party to myself, and I just laid on the couch and did basically nothing. I've been listening to the Steve Jobs audiobook, I just took Thursday and vegged out and did nothing, and I didn't even think about my thoughts on Thursday, and it was kind of nice. And then I went to a live punk rock band show, and I met some super cool Aussie guys who convinced me to go and ride with them on Friday, which was, they definitely had to talk me into it, because on Thursday I just packed up all my stuff and zipped up my bag and said, I need to get off this mountain as soon as I can, and I need to change the scenery, and I'm not going to snowboard anymore for the rest of the season. And then I met these cool guys, and they were like, no, you got to come out with us. It'll be a good, fun day. Just come and have some fun. And I did, and it actually turned out to be a super rad day. It was cloudy in the morning, and then it started to sprinkle, and one of the guys was like, man, I wish it would just snow right now. And I was like, yeah, okay. And I just closed my eyes and smiled, and I made a call to the universe and asked that it would snow. And if you know me, you know that I like to control the weather with my mind. So lo and behold, about 10 minutes later, it started to rain really hard. And so we just went inside for some food. And then we just waited it out, and it started to turn into sleet. And about an hour later, people were just flocking into the restaurant, and they were soaking wet. And we just sat there and waited it out a little bit longer. And then by 1 o'clock, it was like absolutely puking snow outside. And there was about 20 centimeters, and we went out and we had fresh turns all afternoon. And there was nobody out there because everybody was soaking wet. And we weren't, because we came in on time. And yeah, it was a super good day. So that's where I'm at with my week. I had a lot of frustration at the beginning and a lot of fun at the end, and I think that's just that's how life goes, ebb and flow, right? So good comes with the bad. So for the weekend, I'm just hanging out, taking it pretty easy. No real plans, just gonna go with the flow, and yeah, just gonna chill out. So that's Friday Feels. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And have a great weekend.